So how was that for you then, Fiona?
Yeah, that was absolutely terrifying. But the route here is terrifying anyway, but we took the wrong route, which was even more terrifying.
That's where we are. Oh no, actually, where's the river? There's the lake over there.
Yeah, that's where we are.
That's where we are. Down that way.
Now this don't look too far, so we'll just get down there and have a look. Right at the very tip there is a lighthouse.
Coast path.
This path is wider than some of the road we came on. Look.
This is to lull you in a false sense of security, this, because it's all downhill, look.
But that lady's got to come to work here every day, hasn't she?
Oh yeah. This room is dead quiet. Look at that view.
They're pirates.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they look like they're racing each other, so they're probably friends.
We're getting there, still going down.
Yeah, this is a lot farther than it looks, isn't it?
I bet the road up will be fun.
Yeah, well, when we come back up, don't talk to me, because I'm as much as I can do to breathe.
Wait, butterfly. Nah. That's definitely not Roman or anything. You can see it's got concrete in it. No. But there is a shed. And it looks like it's a better nick than the one at Brixham tourist information thing. Yeah, that's definitely more in better nick than Brixham Park and Ride. Not quite sure what it's for though. One sec, B. Perhaps there's somewhere you can say, oh, there's 3 more. And a sign. Starting point on Lighthouse. Well, that's what it looks like. Being as it's COVID, we're not going to be able to go in it. It's closed. You can see the path that comes down the road. We're over there. Oh hello, we're over there.
Yeah, right there.
But we're going down there.
There.
What is that? Still going this path. And look.
It keeps going.
Look, there's people up there. There's more to see. Whole little boat. Oh, there's a lighthouse. But we have made it, have we? There's a path in place. So how far you can go anyway.
Now, apart from the lighthouse that we can't go in due to COVID, they actually do rent out the outside buildings. And there are some people in there because we spy them going fishing, look.
Mm-hmm. We carry on running up the rest of the way.
No.
With the idea of getting up to the top. So there's this path, and you can see there are some fence posts, and that looks a bit steep. And I've got bare legs, in case there's any stingers. There is, however, this one. I do just want to walk around.
Let's walk round.
Okay. Yeah, we're nearly there. Not. Is that another path?
Sort of.
It is. Look at it. Go through there. Are you coming? Oh well, that's quite a view. All sea, all the way around. Look. the view from up there was rather breathtaking. So, had a cafe and everything up there. Yeah, I didn't quite have time to stop for a cup of tea. Would have been nice though.
There's a cafe?
Yeah.
You're lying, aren't you? You are lying. There's no cafe with ice cream up there.
And see where that track is there?
Yeah.
That's all there is. If you stand on the very top of that,
Yeah.
then you can look round to the right and you can still see the lighthouse.
It's very still and quiet.
Isn't it? But let's keep going.
Just a sec, there's a butterfly.
And look what's reappeared. That beat the car park. By the way, that's not a free car park. I think it's £5.
There's actually a cow cat in here too.
Cows?
Yeah.
Don't need to film it, I'll believe you.
And here we go, the last few feet, and we're back where we started from, just through this gate. It's quite a busy little car park, this, and it's quite a popular little place, and bear in mind it's Sunday afternoon.
There we go. It does so Tollcross, yeah, so where we are. That's B Sands, the South Haddons. There we go. There's Dartmouth. Kingswear was all the way on the end. Oh, okay. If you're up for a proper walk, there's the coast path. Goes all the way along there.
And so to recap, there is a shed. There was a manned car park there. It was open 7 days a week. It cost, I believe it was a £5. There is no rubbish collection from here, so you have to take those with you. And dogs have to be kept on leads. Also, there are 2 portaloos, so it's unisex, just help yourselves to the toilets, but they're all free, there's no charge for them. Away you go. And look, I have to say, we took the cross-country road from Salcombe, not recommended, but this place is well worth a visit, to be fair, and we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
He's not out there cutting the grass again, is he? See, this is the grass that they cut yesterday and the day before. And the day before that, actually. 3 days in a row. I mean, how often do you cut your grass at home? I think they get a bit obsessed with them machines.
I don't know, because I can tell you what they're not obsessed with: opening the shop regularly.
Yeah, I know.
Which is a pain in the arse. If you want to buy tokens for the washing or the laundry room and the shop's closed.
Yeah, but that's a stupid thing anyway. Tokens for machines. Why don't you just take pound coins? Or, if you really want tokens, have a machine next to it that provides tokens when you put pound coins.
Especially if you're not going to regularly have the shop open. There's no rhyme and reason to when the shop opens. It opens at 12 when people arrive, but almost every time I go out there, the shop's closed. And I've never had that on any site.
Oh no, bizarre. And in my view, it gets a bit too close anyway when he's cutting the grass to your vans. If he sent a stone chip or a stone in the direction of my caravan, I would not be happy. Well, good morning, and here we go again. It's a little bit of an overcast day today, so we're going to wander off to Brixham via the little lower ferry that we bought a credit card thing for.
We have a travel pass for one of the ferries, so this means we always have to use this ferry, but it's a saving of over 50% if you buy like 10 at a time.
Yeah, brilliant.
So we've used one, so we've got 9 left on here. So we'll take the ferry across to Kingswear, Dartmouth to Kingswear, and then we'll drive to Brixham and get the park and ride into Brixham. Just have a mooch around for the day. We've been to Brixham before.
Yeah, but the parking there is a bit of a nightmare. Yeah. So this is the Brixham park and ride. Bit basic. Just grass, really, around. It's Sunday. Interestingly, there's footy golf in there.
Don't ask me how it's played, I just saw balls flying through the air aiming up flags, and there's goals there too.
But it's not raining, so Saturday, here we go, £6 a park all day. Wait for the bus, I suppose.
I hope you haven't paid £6 to stay in a ramshackle old field.
That could be the case. Well, this is the main Brixham sign. Yeah, it's got some nice places on it. Got some long grass. I don't know what they need. They need the grass cutters, don't they? From the campsite, look. Yeah. I think this information shed needs, well, first of all, some information. There isn't any, and I think it's seen better days. But we didn't have to wait long, and sure enough, the bus did drop us off in the middle of Brixham town centre. But needs be needs, I thought, oh, time for a toilet break, there's one over there. What I hadn't banked on was the fact that this place has got its first Wi-Fi based toilet. But it's 30p and not 20p, so I guess this is how you're paying for it. By all means bring your car, small car park, but either way, for us, it's that away. Now on our last visit, we only did the left side of the harbour, which includes the fish market, which was really good. And so this time we take on the beach, yes it's got one somewhere, the marina, there's some more shopping to be done and probably one or two surprises, you'll see. When we came last time we were stood just up here. We're now on the second visit, and wow, it goes even further round. Looks like the shops and the private marina. And another surprise, the marina down there. What was all that then? Also, see that bridge? Don't tie anything to it, you've been warned. They also clearly put an awful lot of effort into gardens. I mean, this one lights up, it's more of a show garden I suppose, but it's all the way along there, including this one, which clearly has some effort put into it considering that artistry. And then we discover a proper harbour wall, which is huge. We didn't walk all the way along this. And then hidden behind it is the beach. And there's the freshwater pool over there a bit further round. Brixham certainly has a lot to offer, and here's the larger yachts, look. The actual main harbour over there, and we have a fish market just over there. And if I pan all the way around, you can see some ships in the foreground there, but it's certainly chucking it down the rain over there. These guys, thankfully we're not doing that. Well, we found Brixham's beach. It's not sandy. It's not too deep either, and you can certainly launch either canoes, paddleboards or whatever, and if you feel so inclined to take your dog with you by the looks of it. And just behind me, just out of shot because I forgot to take any pictures of it, is actually some cafes as well, so you can have your lunch and things like that if you want to. You see, I don't normally put pictures of the pair of us up at the same time because you'll be able to see from this photo just one glaring problem. She's got her eyes shut yet again. But meandering back down again, we actually come across somebody who's crabbing and a crowd. And the reason why there's a crowd is they have something called the Seal Project, which allows them to bring seals that are in danger, and then they transport them out to somewhere else after they've given them some medication or whatever they need. Now there is one in the back of this, and Fiona has leaped behind it to try and get a photo or two, and as you can see the results is quite stunning. Anyway, as we go past some rather flash looking either hotel and or apartments, we end up spying yet another shopping centre. But we're not in the market for clothes. No, we're in the market for food. And because we're near the coast, I think fish and chips are in order, don't you? And there goes a bus, just drops us off. And I have to say, it was a torrential downpour. In fact, I nearly had to get my brolly up inside the bus.
Yeah, it was, but it was funny. Luckily it started when we were having lunch, and it's finished now.
And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit that all important little bell.